Okay, hello everyone. My name is Yerisa Esgarza. I am a foreign language teacher. For today, we are going to have an English class, an interesting English class. So let's start. The lesson of today is called My Last Trip. What are the purposes of this lesson? Well, by the end of the lesson, the students will be able to describe past travel experiences using the past simple correctly. Also, you are going to recognize famous places and talk about them. You are going to conjugate verb in past tense, and you're going to analyze sentences in past tense. Okay, so for start the class, I am going to show you some pictures. So you have to guess where is the place. There is famous places. What is the country, which city, and also I want you to give me one word to describe these places. Okay, let's start. Look at the first one. I know that there is very famous place here in Peru, and it's called Machu Picchu. Very good. What is the second one? This is a place, a famous place in the United States, and it's called New York. This is Machu Picchu. This is New York. I have here two pictures more. Look at here. Where is it? Is it in Europe, Asia? Excellent. This is Taj Mahal, and it's in the India. And this one, of course, this is the Eiffel Tower, and it is in France. Okay, this is Taj Mahal, and this is Paris. Okay. So what, Miss, why are you showing me this kind of picture? What we are going to talk about today? Well, I have here two questions for you. The first one is, have you ever visited one of these places? And if you did it, tell me about your trip. Was it for education? Was it for job? Or was it for leisure, just for vacations, okay? Past tense for travel experiences. Remember that we use the past simple to talk about completed actions in the past, okay? This is my timeline, look at here. And it says, the past is here, this is the present, and this is the future. Remember that the past simple occur in the past. It started in the past and it finished in the past. No more in the present, it will not going to happen in the future, right? So, for talk about in past tense, we need to use verb. The verb, it have to be in the past. Okay, so let's remember there is two kinds of verb. The first one is the regular verb, and the other one is the irregular verb. Okay, let's see regular verbs. If I wanted to pass a regular verb to the past, okay, there are some rules to follow. The first one is this one. Regular verbs add ed in the most of cases when we use it in the past. For example, he presented his latest findings at an academic symposium in Brazil. Here the verb is present, right? But we are talking about the past, right? That's why we are applying the first rule. That is, we are adding ed, presented, okay? The second one is for you. Look, she, several industry experts at the technology expo. And here the verb is interview. So what do we have to do? Just to add ed. So we have interviewed, right? Let's go to the second rule. The first rule is in the most cases, but there are special cases, okay? Where is this one? Well, a regular verb which ends in E, we just have to add D. For example, she completed a leadership training program in Spain 2 months ago. The verb here is complete. So as complete is ending in the letter E, we just have to add the letter D. So that's completed. The second one is for you. Look, we, in an advanced research workshop in Germany last summer, here the verb is participate. Participate is ending in the letter E. So we have to just add the letter D, right? So we have participated. Let's go to another special case, okay? Regular verbs which ends in Y and before Y exists a consonant sound, we must delete it and add IED. Look at here. he studied an intensive certification course in project management abroad. Here the verb is study, right? So study is ending in the letter Y. Before Y, we find the letter D. So it is a consonant sound. So it says regular verb, which is in Y, and before Y exists a consonant sound. What do we have to do? Delete it and add IED, like this one. Look, study it. The second one is for you. So I, for the job last week. The verb here is apply, right? So apply ends in the letter Y. Before Y, we have the letter L. It's a consonant sound. So what do we have to do? Deleted the letter Y and add IED. And what happened with the irregular verbs, Miss? So the irregular verbs change completely their form. So the only way to know what is the past tense, it doesn't exist rules. It's just for memory. You have to memorize. Okay, for example, he took an advanced management course in the United States. Here the verb is take. Look, take. But as take is an irregular verb, it changed completely their form. So the past tense of take is took. The second one is for you. To a cybersecurity conference in London last year. Here the verb is go. So what is the past tense of go? Went. Very good. I went to a cybersecurity conference in London last year. Okay. Don't forget also the time expressions. Okay. When we are going to talk about past tense, okay, and we are using these verbs in the past, we have to use time expressions. Okay, it is important. Like last Friday, last week, last month, last year. Also, you can use earlier this year, this morning, 2 months ago, in 1985, in 2020, okay? This kind of time expression help us to find out that we are talking in the past, right? So let's complete it here, the sentences with the correct verb. I am going to help you that the first 3 sentences are regular verbs. The final 2 are irregular. So, and the first 3 we are going to follow the rules, okay? So they say, a business seminar on digital marketing last month. And the verb here is attend. So we are going to follow the general rule. So what do we have to do? Just add ed. I attended a business seminar on digital marketing last month. The second one, the verb is organize. Look, organize is ending in the letter E. So what do we have to do? We are not going to add ed, just the letter D. So they organized an international networking event for entrepreneurs. Number 3, here the verb is participate. As the second one, it is ending in the letter E. So what do we have to do? Just add the letter D. We participated in a leadership workshop in French. The last 2 they are irregular verbs. So we have to change it completely by memory, right? So the verb is meet. Do you know what is the past form of meet? Met. So he met potential investors during the conference in Dubai. Next one, the verb is fly. Do you know what is the past tense of fly? Flew. They flew to Switzerland for an important business negotiation. Okay, just to summarize, okay, remember, regular verbs, we have to add ed in the most of the cases. Some special cases, we are just going to add d. And another special cases, we are going to delete the letter y and add ied, right? Remember that irregular verbs, it is going to use the second form, so it's going to change completely. And don't forget to use the time expression, like last year, 2 months ago, in 2022, early this year, okay? Example in context, look. In 2022, I traveled to Mexico for a project management certification. I attended intensive workshop, networking with industry experts, and earned my certification. All of these verb question are regular or irregular verbs. Are regular verbs. Why? Because we are talking in the past, and the most of them, or all of them, have the ed, the final ed, right? Traveled, attended, networked, earned, right? Okay, so I have here an activity in quizzes, so we are going to use it. Look at here. It's just for memorize, okay, with me, just for memorize. And just for remember what we are going to do here. Okay, okay, I am going to start it. For example, okay. Okay, look at here. For example, first one, what is the correct past tense of the verb? She likes, with likes, is liking or like it. Number 4, good job. Remember, we are going to add ed, okay? In this case, d. The visitors enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. What is this one? The first with the number 4, the first one. Why? Because remember, enjoy, it ends in y, but before y, there is not a consonant, there is a vowel. So that's why we are just eating ed, okay? Jump, it's easy, jump it. My brother and I, pigs, picket. This is easier, picket, right? Let's go to the next one. The day before yesterday, I play it, of course. Well, this is the way that we are going to work. But after that, I want to give me this one. After playing that, I want you to, after playing that, I'm so sorry, I'm going to share again. After that, I am going to show you. Okay. Okay. I am going to show you where we are here. Yes. Okay. I'm going to show you some a challenge, okay? A mini task. It is called mini professional talk. It's a speaking challenge. What do we have to do? You have to present a brief 1-minute summary of a past, could be educational, professional, or leisure trip, okay? Could be abroad, could be here in Peru, I don't know, to Tarapoto, Tacna, I don't know, in New York, Europe, and you have to talk about it. What was it for? What did you do there? Okay, you can use this prompt. Look, last year I traveled to, the purpose of the trip was to, I don't know, to take a course, was to visit my grandma. One of the key experiences was to meet new partners. This experience helped me because I learned a lot, or I relaxed, okay? So you have to give it 1 minute, in just 1 minute. And after that, I am going to evaluate it. What am I going to evaluate? First one, the clarity and the structure. Okay, remember, use the past simple, use the rules of regular verb. And if your verb is irregular, look at it in the second form. The correct use of the past simple, the fluency and the pronunciation, is it important? And also the confidence and the oral expression. Remember that when we are talking in English, we just not read, or we just not to read in the same rhythm. Use the rhythm, use the oral expression, use your hands, use the face, just to show what you are going to talk about, okay? So thank you so much. Thank you for your attentions, and that's all.